Hi there, beautiful souls. Welcome back or welcome to The Hawk and I. My name is Lana Zelinsky. I'm a psychic medium and a spiritual teacher. And I had a recent conversation with my spirit guides, personal conversation with my spirit guides. And I thought I would share it with you because it's a very simple concept, yet it struck a chord within me. So I thought, you know what? If it's helped me, perhaps it'll help other people. As always, take what resonates, and you're welcome to leave the rest right here. I am very much okay with learning my lessons. I believe my soul is here on an adventure, a learning journey. The physical world is my school, and I am okay with learning those lessons. And yeah, sometimes I trip and fall, and sometimes it's easy, but I always embrace the lessons. Now, I was very excited. I had a hair appointment. So it had been a long time since I had my hair cut. And this hair of mine gets quite curly and fuzzy and heavy. So I was really excited to be going to the salon. And as I hopped up into the chair, I suddenly became aware of my spirit guides. I thought, oh, this is an interesting place for them to show up at the hair salon. And as I was getting my hair cut and the weight started to lift off my head, Spirit spoke. And my guide said to me, Lana, what else is weighing you down? And as my head became lighter and lighter as the hair was falling to the floor, those words kept echoing in my head. What else is weighing you down? And I sat there kind of processing that question. And I thought, if they're asking me, if my spirit guides are asking me this question, there's got to be more that's heavy. There's got to be something that I'm carrying that's weighing me down. So I do what I do. I sat with it. I felt it. I started to write and I started to feel it. And I was a little bit surprised when I kind of went deeper as to things that were weighing me down. Now, some things that were weighing me down were very, very simple and, very easy to say, yeah, I don't need that. I got to let it go. Yeah, Spirit's right. That thought process doesn't serve me. And some things that kind of came up for me, I was like, ooh, yeah, it's time to look at this. It's time to process it and give that weight permission to be put down. So I did a little bit of what I call spiritual housework. I went through and made my piles. Serves me, doesn't serve me, and why am I allowing certain things to hang around? We all go through these processes where we keep things that are heavy. And some of the things that were heavy that I was personally carrying needed to be addressed because it was not serving me. It was not what my spiritual work and spiritual beliefs are about. One of the biggest things that came up when I was kind of looking at my piles of what was heavy and what wasn't was the feeling of not doing enough. And I was a little bit surprised when I had that honest conversation. I was a little bit surprised on how I was carrying that. Am I doing enough for people? Am I doing enough on my channel? Am I good enough to do this? And I thought, oh, how did that even get in there? Because it was kind of one of those things that was a weight that perhaps may have been in my back pocket, if you will. It was something that may not be in my main thought process, but it was there. And I spent some time just kind of holding the space for myself and giving myself a little bit of a pep talk, if you will, that it's okay. You can't always reach everyone. You can't always help everyone. You do your best every day. When you show up, feel that. I was asked to feel some of those things. And, do I feel that, yeah, those things are always going to surface? We're always going to pick up or carry weight that's a little bit heavy? Yeah, It does. We do. And I think that it's really important to incorporate a little bit of spiritual housework on a regular basis. And it's not always just the big things. It can be the small things too that start to weigh us down. I am very much a person that likes to look within. I'm okay to look at my own stuff. Doesn't bother me. I'm okay with feeling things that I need to feel. I'm okay with that self-work. It's not something that I look down upon myself for. You know, it's all learning and it's all growth, and it's about that. We're here to experience, and we've come equipped as well. We are equipped to deal with you know, what's going on around us. We are equipped. We came here and we agreed to come here and sift and sort and work through our current situations. But we don't have to carry the weight of it either, with putting things down that are way too heavy and working on that part of our spirituality and our spiritual growth. When it came to me, when it came to my own personal stuff, with having a look at that, some of it I had released before. I was like, ooh, you know, I worked really hard on healing that. I've worked really hard on letting that go, but somewhere along the way, I picked the weight back up. And I think that's really important to note here, is sometimes we do heal our stuff, but we don't necessarily leave it down. Sometimes we pick it back up in other small experiences. Yeah, I remember how that felt. Yeah, I remember how that felt. Somebody else did that to me too. We kind of pick it back up. Your own spiritual housework. I've, you know, whatever resonates with you, do that. But for me, I decided that when it comes to things that are weighing me down, I think I'm going to take a look at that weekly. I think I'm going to start letting some of that weight go on a regular basis, because I was really surprised, to be honest with you guys. I was surprised at some of the things that I had kind of left there. You know, I was really surprised in some of the things that maybe I didn't process. Maybe I just didn't give it enough thought or hold the space for that experience to come and go. I do hope that me sharing a little bit of my own spiritual experience, my own conversations with my spirit guides, kind of helps you kind of lean in a little bit into what's weighing you down, and being able to put that weight down, to be able to say, yeah, you know, that's heavy. I can't carry that anymore. Sometimes we need to give ourselves permission. I think that that's really important. We need to give ourselves permission to say, you know what, I can't do anymore. I can't fix that. I've learned the lesson, and being able to release it. I have talked before in previous videos about, you know, our spiritual backpack and what's in there, things that we carry. And it keeps coming up even for me. So the work is ongoing, you guys. It's ongoing with shedding the layers and doing our healing and looking within. It's, you know, there's no ceiling to it. And that's one thing that I have really learned, that there is no ceiling to our learning. It's not like, yeah, that lesson's completely over, I'm never going to have to learn it again. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we need to stay on top of our spiritual well-being, our spiritual health. Our spiritual health is so important, you guys. I do hope that you enjoyed this little blurb, if you will, this little chit chat, if you will, about my spiritual practices and how I took a look at what was weighing me down. And sometimes it's who. And, you know, being able to step out of that is extremely important. I am wishing you so much love, light, blessings, and as always, a spirit-guided day.